All right, morning. Today is April 14th, and as you can see, there's a magpie filling up some air. It's a little after 10 o'clock, and we're in Escalante still. So we dropped Z off last night, kind of all got together for an hour, said our goodbyes, got at the motel right across the street at the Prospector, ate some Nemo's burgers, cuddled, and just enjoyed being back together for a while. And then this morning we were checking out, and this dude walks into the hotel super ragged, and you could tell in his eyes he was a Hayduker. So we asked him.
You could also tell from his pack he was a Hayduker.
Yeah, his eyes in his pack. So we asked him if he was Hayduker. He's like, "Oh, you're Magpie." They know Magpie. So he's like, "Oh."
He said, "You're HikingAmerica."
And then he said Magpie. He didn't know my name. So they're like, "Oh, you're Magpie." So he had been using some of our reports about the Hayduke and chatted with him a little bit, and he was looking for breakfast, so we drove him down to Yonder, which highly recommend their burritos. Giant, awesome place.
Delicious. I would recommend actually staying there if you're car camping.
Yeah, like really cool spot, like fire pits, like really nicely taken care of.
Really good coffee.
Yeah, like super awesome. So amazing hot sauce selection. We treated him to a little bit of trail magic with the ride and the burrito. Spent some time chatting about trails, dropped him back off at the Prospector where he'll be staying, and just got the car all figured out. Now we're on the way to Albuquerque. So yeah, this morning we've seen Little Buddha, and do you remember his name? Oh, I'm so sorry. I've already forgot your trail name. I wrote down the information you told me. But saw 2 Haydukers in the past 2 days since we finished. On the Hayduke, saw nobody. So yeah, we're gonna get out of Escalante here shortly and make our way to Albuquerque. But look who's back in the videos.
Did you miss me?
Baby, honestly, I think they just watch the videos because of you.
Aww.
You say aw. I don't think it's an aw thing. I think it's a very real comment. They don't like when it's just me rambling to the camera for some reason. They like the jokes that we have together. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because she loves the jokes too, right? If I say right one more time, will you believe me?
I'm not listening.
She's not listening. Also very apt of our time together.
Zip code.
So yeah, we're gonna go that way. Really good night last night in Escalante. Really great morning this morning. Spending time with another hiker. Feels very road trip-ish. So gave him some info on water sources on the Hayduke. Again, on the Hayduke you can't give full water source info because it's very seasonal. But gave him the best we could. And yeah, we're gonna go that way to Albuquerque. All right, so we are leaving a repair shop in Monument Valley.
It took him 10 minutes to do it.
It took him 10 minutes. So let's bring you back through our past 45 minutes of life. We're driving down to Albuquerque. Been driving for about 4 hours.
Do you want to go to Monument Valley?
No. We can go to Monument Valley on the road trip after the Grand Enchantment. Yeah. We'll come back here. So our goal is Albuquerque tonight. So what we did is we went to the Chevron over here to get gas. And also the tire has been getting flatter and flatter, so it dropped from 30 PSI to 18 in 2 hours.
2 hours. And
So-
I don't think it was actually 18.
So do you want to turn?
Oh shit. No, I
That's
don't.
right. So we went over there and we potentially took the spare tire out, and Magpie made me get onto the car and jack it up we had a conversation after I jacked it up that it would be better just to go on that tire instead of a spare tire. So brought the jack down, and then went over to the Speedway, and then also the Speedway didn't have any air to put in the tire, so we're like, well, now we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, their pump was broken.
Yeah, so we went over to the Avon after talking to the people after talking to the people at the Speedway, and so they said it was $1 to fill up the tire, but then they said there's also somebody that would repair it for us. So we're like, yeah, okay, we'll repair it. So we bring it into the car wash, and at the the mechanic shop, and he takes the tire off, checks, and there was a screwdriver tip, like a bit from a screw gun, inside the tire that had punctured a hole like this big, so it was heavily leaking air. I missed something in this story. So while we were at the Chevron, a woman appeared out of nowhere.
An old Navajo lady.
Yes, an old Navajo lady appeared out of nowhere while we were under the car trying to jack up the tire.
Just as we had given up on doing it.
Yeah.
We're like, oh no, like the spare tire doesn't have any air in it either.
And
like we can only drive 50 miles on this thing, and we are a lot farther away from Albuquerque than that, so we're like all stressed out. And she walks up and you tell it.
So she walks up with this 20 in her hand, and you can tell she's gonna try to give us money. And like, I'm wearing khakis.
She
like,
didn't actually walk up. She kind of just appeared.
Yeah, she kind of appeared. So we automatically say, "Oh no, we're okay, we're doing fine, thank you so much." And then she says something along the lines of,
she presses it into her hands and she said, "Take it, and you will have many blessings."
Yes, which
sounds made up, but this really happened.
Yeah, so we were very confused. So we held the 20 in our hand for a second,
and
said
then we
thank you.
turned back around to say thank you, and she's just gone.
She's just gone. So when we got to the repair shop, that 20, he found that hole and he patched it. And I asked him, I'm like, well, when do we need to repair the tire? He's like, dude, you should be good for a long time. He showed me the patch kits he used. So he's like, yeah, you should be good for a long time. So that 20 that she gave us, we gave to him to tip him. And it just felt full circle. Like, that felt perfect.
It felt like that was what the $20 was for.
It felt like that's exactly what the $20 was for. And the tire would have definitely blown if we didn't get it repaired.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought it was a bead leak, but it was not a bead leak.
Many good blessings, and it was just like that $20 instantly got put back to a use that somebody fixed our tire, and that was insane. Monument Valley, what a trip. We were there for an hour, 45 minutes an hour, and yeah, good stuff. Wow. That woman, I don't know if she was real.
I mean, I think she probably just came out of a car that was close to us, and we just like missed her walking away. I'm sure she wasn't magic, but it sure felt like magic.
It feels scripted from a movie because
it really feels like that. It really felt like a movie, and especially we were sitting next to the garage,
yeah,
the Alon, which is like the roughest looking gas station out of the 3 that you could go to, and like while he's working on our car, he's like blasting like Navajo music.
Yeah.
And as soon as that started, I was like, oh, everything's gonna be okay. All of a sudden, I just felt very calm.
Oh, it was so
like,
wonderful.
They were super friendly. They were just like happy to help us out. Like, couldn't have gone better.
Could not have gone better.
Could not have gone better.
We
had many blessings, indeed.
We did have many blessings.
And it felt like a movie. It felt like something that would just. It didn't feel something real was happening to us.
Yes. Thank you, Navajo woman, but also thank you. I don't know if you were real or not, so thank you, world, I guess. That was amazing.
Yeah. And thank you, car mechanic guy.
Thank you, car mechanic guy. Wow. All right, I've been waiting for that sign all day. We just got into New Mexico.
Take the next right onto New Mexico
Like
264
literally,
East.
this stoplight is New Mexico.
Yeah, and as soon as we did, there's a Blake's, and I got a Christmas-style burrito. Yes, please.
And not the burger that he said he wanted so badly.
Well, you weren't there to supervise me.
It's true. Oh,
Yeah.
I have the green light.
All right, New Mexico.
Buckle up.
Albuquerque, through a very foggy...
Just turn off your flash.
No, I can't do that. Through a very foggy windshield. Oh, it's even better back this way.
Don't shine it on me. I think I maybe want a breakfast quesadilla, actually.
Oh no, you're changing it? Don't you do that to me. I thought we agreed on
you
this.
want Rainbow Rancheros.
Uh-huh.
You do.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm not maybe hungry enough for that.
I think I might want a breakfast quesadilla now.
No, you want Rainbow Rancheros.
You don't know this.
This is so cool.
This is very sweet. Oh, I finally got Huevos Rancheros. Yes, please. That's a chimnea. Fantastic joint. So, morning. Just ate at Church Street Cafe.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend. I'm actually gonna get a photo. I'm not gonna do a full spiel for you because I need the camera to take a photo. Huevos Rancheros. When I eat with Magpie.
It's a real adobe building built in 1706, and they have all this antique stuff in there to look at.
Yeah.
And it's huge.
Yeah.
And the food is delicious.
And when I eat with Magpie, I actually get what I want.
Yeah, because I order for you.
You don't have to tell them that.
Yeah, well, you tell me what you want, and then you start looking at the menu. I'm like, well, you already know what you want.
Okay.
And then you get distracted.
I'm not a puppy. You're a puppy.
Venom in a baby snake can be even more powerful than the This young cantaloupe is luring prey with its worm-like tail.
The snake is never without its venom.
A gaboon viper produces venom in huge amounts. It's a large, fat-bodied snake and needs to have a lot of venom to subdue large prey quickly.
It just curls back in on
The
its tail.
viper is too slow to chase its victim. To inject such large quantities, the gaboon viper has the longest.
This guy's just chilling.
This one's in where we're going to. All of them are in the exact location of where we're hiking the trail.
This one says it's pretty chill though.
Yeah. That's not a snake. No, this is a snake. That's a cool one. I like this one.
He looks derpy. He's got cross eyes.
Yeah. That's a giant lizard.
Look at them. They're really active right now.
All right, it's like 1 o'clock. We're back at the hotel. Today's April 15th. And we are now in the go mode of consolidating and checking what we have. So not all hiking gear, even though these are hiking videos, not all hiking gear. This is all like of our car camping gear / hiking gear. So car camping cooler for when we finish the Grand Enchantment, car camping clothes, stuff like that. So really awesome morning. This morning, booked the motels in Phoenix for tomorrow and the next day. Booked the rental car for tomorrow, so we drop our car off at the airport, drive to Phoenix. Magpie has a relative in Phoenix, so we got the ride to the trailhead situated. Communicated with 11 Skies things, which needed to do. And then, what else did we get done?
We had breakfast in Old Town.
Which was awesome.
Went and saw the world's largest collection of live rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
Which was also fun.
Yes. It was a fantastic morning. A lot of good stuff. So 1 o'clock, we're going to consolidate all our stuff and then go to REI and get any last minute items. Most important last minute items that I did pick up that Magpie wanted me to pick up like 10 of them for 20 for my toes. So I found finger puppets. I found a finger puppet beaver. I might have to, I don't know, Magpie won't hold the camera. She's busy, but
I'll hold the camera.
I'm going to put a beaver on my finger. So any day we're having a tough day on trail, I now can put a beaver on my finger. Yeah, and also got a little dinosaur too. So these were Navajo made, and they had a full bin of them, which is fantastic. They only fit on one of my fingers because my fingers are tiny little sausages. But yes.
I mean, they're synthetic wool, so they will stretch to fit your bigger fingers, but
I'm gonna use these every day of the hike. I'm gonna also do puppet shows at night.
they're pretty cute.
Yeah, they are. Beaver. Dinosaur. Grr. Beaver. All right. You can tell New Mexico's already making me weird. Is it New Mexico that makes me weird?
No, I think it's you that makes you weird.
Okay. Yes, pack. All right, morning. Today is April 16th. Look at the rental car that we got. It is bright blue and I could not be happier. I love it. I want a car like this now. So we're transferring over our hiking gear from the Subi, where we're gonna be road tripping later this year, to the rental car, where we're in Albuquerque right now. And we're gonna drive this car down to Phoenix, and we're gonna park this at the long-term parking in Albuquerque. So yeah, we're another step in the process of getting to trail and getting everything prepped. So yeah, we did a lot of REI shopping yesterday, a lot of Walmart shopping. I didn't get that because it was actually getting a little stressful near the end with just how much stuff we needed to get done. So yeah, today's a new day. Today's April 16th, and yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to the Subi, hop in the rental, make our way out towards Phoenix. Well, hello.
Hello.
All right, so it looks like we are close to Okay. Am I what?
Are you filming me eating chicken on the bed?
No, I am, yes.
Like a goblin?
Yes. All right, get ready for a whole lot of information all at once. Let's do this. So, okay, I don't know where to start. First, I'm gonna start, we got to Phoenix. I'm gonna splice together all our travel days into one video, so.
Did you show them the cute car already?
Yeah, I showed them the cute car we got. It's called Blue Bullet, and she handles super well. It is a Honda.
It's a Hyundai Kona.
Honda Kona. I want one. So we got to Phoenix after 5-6 hours of driving. Landed here and then instantly went to the REI where Magpie needed more socks. But also at the REI in Albuquerque, we both got new Ultras. Again, I wanted to get away from these, but it's kind of what's happening at this point.
I still like Ultras.
I still like them, and they don't tear up my feet. So last Ultras I used was 4.5s.
Fives are so much better.
These are 6s.
I know.
So
I'm curious to see how they'll do.
So Albuquerque, I don't know where I left off with those videos, but at the end of the day, we went to a hectic REI. We went to
a hectic Walmart.
a very hectic Walmart.
The most hectic Walmart.
It was insanity, so I didn't film the rest of the night. So we checked out this morning. Like I said, got to Albuquerque, and we resupplied.
No, we're in Phoenix now.
Okay, yeah, we got to Phoenix. So we are staying here tomorrow, so we got ourselves some fancy cheeses. And then this is actually part of Magpie's resupply.
And I found some slightly used 200 weight merino base layer pants, which are apparently impossible to find.
Are you eating the regular or the Nashville hot?
The regular.
Ooh.
Because they have a tiny hole in them, they were returned, so I got them for like 70% off.
Yes. So, this is our resupply. Again, there's a lot of stuff I want to say and a lot of stuff I want to show you, but we're going to do a 4-day resupply to the town of Kearney on the Grand Enchantment for our first resupply or trail town, because we have an engagement with the North Country Trail NCTA on April 22nd that we have to teleconference into. We're speaking at one of their events, so we have to be in town. So we're going to only do 4 days for the beginning, which honestly is a good breakdown since Magpie's breaking into trail. So it's like 79 trail miles and then another 6 road miles, so like 85-ish. So this is our resupply. We went to Trader Joe's because I don't know if you saw this in the Hayduke videos, but got these in a cache, and that's what really wanted me to go to Trader Joe's was the fruit. And I tried to go healthy. These are all fruit bars. These are all fruit bars. Almonds, plantain chips, and then if you pan up, it starts to get unhealthy. Protein bars, I call those protein bars too. 2 dinners, 3 dinners, and then lunches. Got these at Trader Joe's too, which were bomb. Got the Gatorades that we're gonna drink while in town and maybe pack 2 out. So got pretty much a 5-liter capacity. Since these aren't full literage, if you add 4 of those together, it's about 3.5, and that's 1.5 liters. So 5 liters going into it. And this is Magpie's resupply. She's got cheese. She's got Duke stuff. She's got cherries from Trader Joe's. She's got hazelnut foosballs, which I've never heard of. More Trader Joe's stuff. She's doing a 5-liter capacity as well. Then this is the stuff we're sharing. Cookies for town. We're gonna share the tortillas for lunches. Got a big pack of this because we're starting in Phoenix, which is gonna be like Magpie said, 97 degrees.
36 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, so it's gonna be super hot when we start. So be a little more on the hydrated side. Got crackers for our fancy cheeses. Magpie found a little green and red Hatch chili flakes, which sounds bomb. Trader Joe's brownie and cookie bites are so good. So yes, that is the resupply. Yeah, we made it to Phoenix. So tomorrow is gonna be our last day to get fully prepped, check out the maps more in depth, get everything done online.
Honestly, we kind of give ourselves like a lot of extra time. We don't have a ton to do tomorrow, but rather do that than run around like chickens with our heads cut off.
Honestly, I don't think it's that much extra time. Since I've gotten off the Hayduke, Magpie picked me up. We got to Escalante late at night after picking up a cache in the desert, so we didn't leave the box there. Got there late at night, checked into the motel. Next day was a 10-hour drive to Albuquerque, which turned into closer to 12. Day after that, we were in Albuquerque and shopped pretty much the entire day and broke down that entire room you saw to stash in the car at the airport parking. Today,
I also cried a little bit.
yeah, I cried.
Albuquerque was so hectic.
Yeah, just cried a little bit. Today, went to the rental car spot in the morning, packed up the room, transferred stuff, got here at 4 o'clock, shopped. Not a whole lot of extra time. I mean, tomorrow, I don't think it's going to be that much extra time, too. We got to do pack shakedowns, and then Magpie is also, I don't know if I should show you it now. Oh, well, I will. Magpie's also going to sew my pack with a little bit of...
Oh, yeah, I forgot we got a fast quarter.
You know what I haven't done in a month? Hey there. Hold it.
You just saved it for me?
Yeah, I did. Who do you work for?
Special.
Who do you work for, huh? DreamWorks? Huh? I haven't done that in a month. I feel so happy.
You're regressing.
Yeah, I am. All right, so that's the spiel. Got to Phoenix. Gonna break down the resupply. Eat some fancy cheese. I'm stoked about this. I've never had this type of cheese. I don't even know what it is. And this cheese, I also don't know what Toscano is. That's how fancy we are. And then regular
I
fancy.
never had it either.
Yeah. So, it is 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock right there. And third day off trail, technically. And tomorrow is our last breakdown, and then we start the Grand Enchantment. Anything to say?
Should have had a V8.
Yeah. Feels right. Feels very Easter-ish. Easter vibe? So much fun. Baby, are you sure it's not your birthday? It might be. No? Yeah, I had to get this.
Are you just filming me playing my game?
No, I am, yes. I couldn't let this moment pass up.
Eating wine and cheese in bed, and I'm playing a game on my phone, and
Uh-huh.
you're struggling to swallow things?
I don't know how to eat well. So, this is how the day is going. It's 3 o'clock. We bought a bottle of wine from Trader Joe's yesterday.
And then we didn't open it.
I mean, we didn't open it, but it's like 4 o'clock, and we're eating fancy cheese.
Kind of fancy cheese.
Kind of fancy cheese. I don't even know what this is. It's called
It's
Port Salute. And then we also have another fancy cheese. And we're drinking white wine in bed. So, if I haven't already turned into a white girl...
You're just choking and trying to talk. Just swallow and then finish talking.
Okay, the transformation is complete. We went to that fantastic restaurant this morning for Easter brunch. What was it called?
Breakfast fish.
Yeah, it was. So we went there, and they had a birthday, which was fantastic to watch. It was so embarrassing. As soon as we walked in and it sat at the restaurant, we were greeted by saying, what'd they say?
Hey, bitches.
Yeah, it was fantastic. That's our Easter brunch, very Easter themed. And then we dropped off the rental car at the airport, had a very pleasant experience of having to take a bus.
Oh, we got there like with perfect timing.
Yeah.
The bus, we got on the first bus at 9:50, and then apparently like the bus back to the hotel leaves on the hour every hour. We got there at like 9:59 and got on the bus, and then he left, and we got dropped off back at the hotel. It was seamless.
Yeah, he asked us how long we were waiting. We're like, dude, we were running to you.
We just got here.
Like, so, perfect experience. Got back here at like 10-ish, somewhere within that ballpark.
Do you need some water?
I don't eat Triscuits well. Promptly took a nap on Magpie. Woke up. Had a fun conversation. Good conversation. Magpie ate a burrito. Did a little bit of phone chores. And now...
Wine and cheese.
Wine and cheese in bed.
Oh, and also we half watched a movie about Uber.
Half a movie. We
Watched half a movie, yeah.
We didn't get to see the full thing. But we learned the founder of Uber was not a nice guy.
I mean, I knew that already.
I did not. He turned out to be a mean guy. So, Yeah, how are we prepping for trail? We're drinking.
Drinking 3 p.m. bed wine.
Yes, 3 p.m. bed wine. Title of the movie. Oh, and I just zoomed in on you.
On my double chin.
No, you're very cute.
I'm so plump.
Well, we're gonna go sweat it off in the desert tomorrow.
Yeah, being plump is not a bad thing.
All right, so this is gonna cap off the other video, road trip video. I feel like I left it on kind of a open-ended segment. We were in bed eating fancy cheese and drinking a really bad bottle of wine. So I'm gonna splice all these videos together, and yeah, we are on the Grand Enchantment officially. We just got to our first town, so gonna do a few plugs here at the end of this spliced together video. If you want to read the trail journals from the Hayduke and watch the videos, they're on here, or they're over on Instagram at 11 Skies. And then if you want to also, I'm gonna start doing Scoutmaster logs, which are over on the Patreon again. So that is also Hiking America on Patreon, and you get to see breakdowns of the daily hikes, kind of 5-minute snippets of the emotions behind it and how it felt, and kind of like logs, video logs, just more talk to the camera, authenticity, that type of stuff. It's all authentic, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's more me just like recapping the day at a set time. So those are over on Patreon at Hiking America, and yeah, that's it. We're on the Grand Enchantment Trail, and after this trail, road trip, and that should be over there as well. So this is gonna be the end to that video. It's a weird time for me, it's a weird time for you. Let's just get over the weirdness and keep moving forward somehow. All right, I'm gonna end it by filming my feet because that feels right.